offensively for the last, you and the team, I guess, for the last handful of games here?
Yeah, I think we're just having a lot of fun. Obviously, scoring goals is fun, and you can see that the way the bench erupts when someone scores. I think just having a lot of fun with it, coming here on Monday, through the week, and everyone loves being together. And I think it starts there off the ice, and then obviously it's been showing on the ice pretty well these last couple weeks. So.
Ryan, the team struggled down the stretch in October, not 5-0 in November. Just talk about what caused this turnaround.
Yeah, I mean, it was a new team, everyone getting comfortable with each other. I think, like I said, just, finding the fun in it. It's hockey, it's a sport that we all love to play, and we get to play here at Boston College. And I think just really taking a step back and looking at that aspect of it, I think is the big picture that everyone's really, playing for the logo on the front of the jersey.
Ryan, I know in November y'all have had a couple of home games. October you were on the road a lot. How has this home crowd kind of helped the team, especially in some of these close situations, like when Maine was only down a goal tonight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the first couple of weeks it was tough losing those games in front of the fans, because that's who we play for, and being able to get these last couple wins here at home, I think is really awesome, and we definitely feed off their energy even during warm-ups. Like, everyone can look up, and during the national anthem, I think it's cool to see everyone. Whether it's a whiteout or whatever it is, it's pretty cool to feed off them.
Any more questions for Ryan?
I don't know if you caught Jordan's stick work at the end at the goal mouth on his breakaway goal. Did you see it? What did you think of it?
On what play?
Jordan's stick handling at the goal mouth on the breakaway.
Jordan?
Landon.
Oh, yeah, no, we've seen that one in practice a few times, so he loves that, and he's a tough player, so he finished in the net, literally. So it was pretty cool to see him get that.
Any more questions for Ryan? All right, thanks, Ryan.
Of course.
Well, I think we survived against a tough team tonight. They started on time, really dictated play for a lot of the early part of the game, and we were fortunate we capitalized on a couple power plays. But it didn't look like the momentum was in our favor. We were just good that we were sharp on the power plays, but Maine was playing fast, north, relentless hockey, and we were trying to be a little too light with the puck, trying to connect on passes that really weren't there. And once we realized it and got more into the game, we started to simplify, and things got better for us. But there were a couple great surges by Maine that we were fortunate to weather. That was the most we've felt like we've been stuck in our D zone this year. So Klutz was great again in net. He's really found his footing, and we got some great key blocks at times, but we know we're going to have to be a little cleaner tomorrow to have some success.
Questions?
Coach struggled down the stretch in October, now 5-0 in November. Just talk about the turnaround.
We didn't feel like we were playing terribly, but we didn't score.
Okay.
So now we're getting some goals, and it's much better chance to win when you're scoring.
That's good coaching.
So, yeah, we had a few games that we know we could play better, but in a few of those games, we felt like we played pretty well and weren't able to capitalize on our chances. And these last 5 games now, we have been scoring. You can see the confidence growing in guys, getting to the net harder. We're getting around the net, and confidence you can finish off those plays. So that was good for us. It was important for us tonight because there were, like I said, certain momentum swings when they were in our zone, and then we were able to go down and capitalize, and that's huge to win a game.
You mentioned, go ahead.
Coach, you mentioned the surges. Obviously, Maine gets 2, and then you decide to call the timeout, and then James scores 18 seconds later. That seemed like the turning point to me. What were you seeing at that moment?
Yeah, they came out, scored right away in the third, and then they had all the momentum. So we had actually, Brent Darnell talked about a timeout even before, and then after that icing, and our guys were tired. It was a time when anyone would call one. So it worked out. The guys took a breath, and we did play much better after that.
With respect to playing with confidence, I noticed tonight that the Dean in particular seemed like he really had a bit of swagger to his game. What's he done to kind of, take this next step offensively and just all 200 feet?
Yeah, you're right. I think, well, one, he's more comfortable. He's got a year under his belt. Two, he had a great summer as far as getting stronger. And I feel like with that strength comes confidence. He's able to extend plays. He's able to hold on to pucks. He's able to be quicker through the neutral zone. Like all the parts of the game that were a big jump for him coming straight from prep school last year, he's ready for now. And you can see, like, we would see glimpses of this skill and the plays he could make in practice, but last year they weren't translating as much to games, and now they're coming out in games.
Coach Ryan had 2 goals and 1 assist for 3 points tonight. I know he was a New Hampshire transfer that came to the program during the offseason. How has he helped this team's offense since joining the program?
Yeah, he's a great offensive player. He's got a great offensive mind, and he's got a great release on his shot. So he had to get comfortable and used to a whole new team of teammates, but now you can see some of that offensive flair coming out. It's great to see.
Obviously, it's always important to get hockey's points, and especially against a team like Maine. But how cognizant are you of just the way things have gone out of conference this year? It's kind of a thing where even if you finish third in hockey, you might not get into the tournament. Like, how much is that a thing that you're even aware of, I guess?
You're aware of it, but there's so much of the season left, and we can't get those games back, so you have to look ahead. You hope to have a great out-of-conference record this year. We lost a couple, but there's so much hockey left, and we're still building to try and get to our level that we think we can get to. And along the way, you hope you pick up as many wins as you can, so you're not in that line flirting with in or out. But like I said, right now we just have to keep improving our game and hopefully stacking some wins.
Coach, what did you see that was key for your team to really weather that early Maine push? Seems like you guys weren't giving us many clean opportunities on that.
We did clog the middle, so we got some blocks and we kind of got in the way, but we didn't extend out as quickly as we wanted to, so they had a lot of possession. Usually that's not a great recipe. Fortunately, without us extending, at least we were standing in the right places to get some blocks. But they had great tempo, great pressure in our zone. They had a ton of shots, whether it was from the D or the high forward. And like I said, we were able to get in the way. Clues was able to stop the ones that did get through, but they were carrying the momentum there. We were able to weather the storm.
Any more questions for Coach?
That's it.
All right, thanks everyone.
Thanks.